Welcome to Marriage Mondays, where we spend Mondays talking about marriage.
What is your name?
Oh, my name is Nazira. I'm Kamar's sister. Follow me at Nazira L, N-A-Z-I. It'll be in the description?
Yeah, you can put it in there.
Sorry. I'm new to this. My Instagram and my Twitter will be in the description. And yeah, follow me.
You didn't want to talk about today's topic?
Oh, today's topic we're going to talk about, sorry, I have mom brain. We're going to talk about pregnancy, having a child, and just like what the marriage goes through.
Like, does a baby ruin your life?
Yeah, does it ruin your marriage? It can, yes.
Ooh, let's see what happens.
It can ruin it if you guys don't follow these steps, okay? You'll be split up, okay?
That went negative real quick.
I'm being real, okay?
It's true, I guess, yeah, there are stresses.
You know how many people who have baby mamas because of this? Because they're not getting through the pregnancy, because they don't understand how to work as a team when you're pregnant. Because the woman is pregnant and the woman is going through everything, the man doesn't get it. And they don't understand that they have to jump in, and you guys have to work through a team, through all these emotions and all these obstacles. So that's what we're going to talk about.
Yeah, let's talk about it. But first, let's talk about you. Were you excited when you first found out? Like, how long in your marriage was it?
A year in our marriage, which is pretty early. Yeah, I guess it's early. So yeah, within the first year of marriage, I was expecting, and honestly, like, because the courting stage was so long, it didn't feel like that short of a time. So to me, I wasn't really nervous, like, oh my God, I don't really know this dude. Like, how am I going to work out with this situation? It kind of came easy to me, like the concept of it. And plus, you know, I guess 23 is still kind of young. I guess. But like in women years.
Yeah, you guys did, like, you know each other. So it's like, if I were to get pregnant my first year of marriage, I'm like, dang, I still don't know this guy. Like,
yeah, just moved in with him.
Yeah, she could be a killer.
Right. So
yeah, how'd you feel?
I felt like happy. I felt more happy than I thought I was gonna feel. Like, before, I was talking about, like, oh my God, if I get pregnant, man, I'm gonna be so mad, man. I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm still young. I got things I want to do. I want to travel. I used to always say these things. I used to be like, man, I would be pissed off. Like, I used to always think that. And I used to even tell this to people, man, girl, I hope I don't get pregnant. Always saying stuff like that. And then as soon as I got pregnant, it was like literally the feel of joy just fills your body. You know?
Did you have like dreams before you got pregnant about it?
I had a couple of dreams. But I didn't think it was going to happen so quickly. But everybody else in my family was having dreams.
Yeah, I had dreams 2 weeks before.
She always has dreams, man. And Kamar's always the one having the dreams.
So always getting pregnant after that.
Yep, exactly. So she has that dream about you being pregnant. Most likely it's going to happen. Anyway, so I was happy, and it was crazy. Like, I was like stunned. I really could not even believe that I was like pregnant. I was like, what the heck? Because like, you think about it, like, one day I'm going to have kids. What the heck? So like, it just hit me like, wow, I cannot believe this is happening. And then
I know, all I could think was like, oh my God, she's gonna be a mommy.
Yeah, it's literally crazy. And then it's like the first like week or so, you're like just happy. But anyway, so I called my husband to the bathroom and I showed him the test.
Did he understand what it was?
Yeah, he understood, because he's the one who got it for me. He went to the store because I was like craving crazy stuff. I was sending him to the store like at midnight getting me pickles and stuff. And then he was like, okay, what the heck is wrong with you? Like, why are you eating all this stuff? You want greasy food, you're eating pickles and stuff. What the heck? You don't even normally eat like this. So he goes and buys me 2 of them. So,
wait, does he do it because he's like, oh, I think you're pregnant, or do you ask him
he thinks I am, because my behavior is changing. Like, I was more clingy and I was eating weird stuff.
Oh, he was like, oh, you're showing emotions. This is weird.
What the hell? You know, I'm not a crier, man, but when I got pregnant, all I did was cry. So, whatchamacallit it. So, I take the first one, I was like, look, and he didn't want to get excited about it, which I understand, because like, there's been times where I thought I was pregnant before, but he didn't want to get, was that the thing?
The Sesame Street,
yeah. He didn't want to get excited, so he just looked at me. I'm ecstatic at this point. He's like, take another one. I'm like, oh God, you're not gonna like enjoy. Like, and I took another one, and he was just like, wow.
Oh, that's when it like set in.
Yeah, it's like he didn't want to believe it the first time. Like, I think that like he was like shocked, but he was happy. Like, he took me to the store that night and bought me hella snacks. I remember he was like, okay.
Oh, he like rewarded you for being pregnant.
Yeah, pretty much. I remember we went to the store that night, and my little brother was there, and he was like, what? He told my little brother first. I can't remember if I told him or if he told him. My little brother was like, what? And then, yeah, then I told my sisters. I waited 3 months to tell my dad, though, just because like I wanted to make sure like I didn't want to get everybody's hopes up or hyped up. You know, I wanted to make sure like I got to a certain point in my pregnancy before I announced it. And I didn't announce it on like anywhere else to like the community or anything until I was like, what, 6 months?
6 months.
I was like really like I was actually like big showing because I just wanted to be very private. I didn't want people to know, and I didn't start showing like a lot for very long.
So what types of things should women and like men, husbands and wives or whatever expect when they're pregnant?
For like a husband, you have to expect that your wife's personality is gonna almost like dramatically completely change because like literally the hormones, I say literally a lot, the hormones like the way they work when you're pregnant is insane. Like,
so let's compare it to like the time of the month. How would you say like
it's way worse? Well, this is my experience, but I know a lot of women, you're emotional. Like, literally, like, my husband, like, I just, like, looked at him sometimes. I just, like, why are you here? Like, I don't even know why. In the front, I would put it on Snapchat. I would, like, put a video of him, and I'd be like, man, I hate him so much. And then my other friends who've had kids, and they've had pregnant, like, well, not had pregnant, they've been pregnant. They literally understood, like, they were like, girl, same, girl, same. You just look at your husband, like, they breathing. You just be like, why are you breathing around me? Like, go somewhere. My husband was really patient, though, like, because I was throwing up so much, I was very, like, physically sick. Like, I literally was throwing up, like, 10 times a day.
Oh, my goodness.
And it was, like, really hard for me in my body. I had such a low patience. Like, when you're doing that, you're not going to have a high patience. The first 2 weeks I was good, just cravings, but like after like that, when I got to like the first month, that's when it got crazy. And I was sick my entire pregnancy. And they normally say like after your first or second trimester, your first trimester, it goes down after the first couple of months, but like it was the entire pregnancy. So it took a lot physically out of me and emotionally out of me. Like when you can't even drink water without throwing up, like you go crazy. I literally did not remember how it felt not to throw up everything. So like I was insane like at the time. I'm gonna admit it, I was insane. And you have to, a man has to be able to deal with that. You know, he has to be able to like understand and not take it personally, because if you're taking it personally, you're just gonna be arguing. Don't argue with your pregnant wife. That's so rude, okay? when you're freaking, how rude is it to argue with somebody who's carrying your child because she has attitude? Can you just let her have attitude? That's just my advice. Once in a while.
Do you think it's okay for a guy to just like leave? Like, can he just leave the house for like a couple hours?
Please leave the house for a couple hours. But you know, sometimes I'd be like, can you get out? I'm like, can you get out, man? Give me some space. Get out of here. He's leaving. I'm like, why are you gone? Are you coming back? He's like, you just told me to leave. Can you bring me back some French fries at least? When I could swallow the French fries. But yeah, it's just, you're so emotional. And I've never been a real cry, and I used to cry about everything. And then like the first times I start crying, my husband would literally be like, what is going on? He'd be like, oh my God, are you okay? I'd be like, I can't even eat anything. It was just a mess. So it's like a lot of patience has to go into it. And you have to expect that it's not going to be easy, because if you're expecting it to just be like, I'm so happy I'm having a baby and like joy, 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 happy joy, it's not realistic. Honestly, it's not. It's like really hard.
You say like pregnancy is one of like the major tests of relationship.
It is definitely a test. It's way harder than you think it's going to be, especially once you get like sick, and you have to have like a cooperating partner. You have to realize that it's a two-person thing, and to take care of your wife and to try to like, it's hard to be like patient with your husband, but understand that he does not understand what you're going through, because you know, men don't get PMS, they don't get pregnant.
I honestly think men think that PMS and like pregnancy mood swings are all in our head, like we're making this stuff up.
Or we're doing it by choice.
Yeah.
I honestly think that, because sometimes I'm just like, he's like, oh, the heck is wrong? I'm like, literally, it's physical and bad. Like, it's inside of me, it's biological. I'm not just sitting here trying to be rude for no reason.
No, today I think I'm going to argue extra with my husband.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be crying over spilled milk, literally. But, yeah, or cold water. But yeah, that was it. And it was Ramadan, and it was summer when I was really big. I gave birth in the summertime, and that was like literally such a challenge. Please don't do that, Mama. Please be nice. Please be nice to Auntie's things.
It's like blanket. Like Michael Jackson's son blanket. So getting back to like the title of the video, babies ruin lives.
Yeah. I mean, they can, is what we're getting at. Like, babies don't like actually ruin your lives, but the process of like changing as a couple, if you cannot do it correctly, it can ruin your marriage. It really can. So you just have to really take the time out to talk and to get, and I think that men, when their wives get pregnant, you should really educate yourself on pregnancy.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because if you're not educating yourself on pregnancy, you're just gonna be like, what the heck? Like, you're not gonna understand it. You're gonna just be completely
oblivious.
Yeah, oblivious to what's happening, and you're gonna victimize yourself when, trust me, you're not the victim of it. Okay?
My wife keep yelling at me for no reason.
She's carrying a whole child, but I'm the victim. But yeah, so yeah, the pregnancy was pretty. This is my experience though. You know what? Some men, maybe they understand it and they're like, you know, kissing their wife's feet. My husband, like, he did good. I'm not saying he didn't do good. I'm just saying that, like, if you don't know how to respond to it, because obviously I'm still married, so you know, ruin my marriage.
You just gotta know how to respond.
Exactly. He knew how to respond. He did very good. He gave me my space. He gave me the bed a lot to myself. He dealt with my emotions, but the thing is though, he's always been that kind of person. Like, he's never like, it's just his personality, I guess you'd say. So it's like, you know, he's extra caring. But then when I got a little better, it was like hard for him to, like, you're not sick anymore. Like, when I wasn't as sick, like when I was just throwing up in the morning or throwing up once in a while, to him it was just like, oh, you're not sick. I'm like, dude, I'm literally sick. So
you can start cooking me food again.
Exactly. Like, you're not sick. Like, to him it was like, I don't even think you're pregnant anymore, because you're not, because it went from being so dramatic to being lightly sick, like normal sick, from being like dramatically sick.
So like bedridden to like semi-functional.
Yeah, semi-functional. I can, like, I'll throw up, like, and if he didn't see me throw up that day,
if you didn't see it, you didn't do it.
Yeah, I didn't do it pretty much. If I wasn't like literally like drool and throw up all over my face and stuff, he would kind of be like, sometimes not understand that I was still sick.
So how does like the relationship change during pregnancy and after pregnancy? Like, what would you say?
I think it changes.
Do you think it gets stronger, or?
Yeah, it definitely got stronger. It gets stronger, I think, for the male too, when they see you going through so much for their child. I think it's a newfound love that happens. So let me not make it seem like this is all negative. There's definitely a newfound love that happens when your wife is pregnant, and it's like a connection you feel with your spouse. Like, it's literally like amazing. It was like, so
you guys just reached a new level of love.
Was literally, I swear, I was just like, wow. Like, I remember, like, often we'd be like, dang, wow, I kind of love you more. Yeah, I think you're a keeper. I'm having your baby. But I think, yeah, it's like a new love that you find and a new relationship. So it really, if you can pass like all those hard obstacles, like, it's such a beautiful light at the end of the tunnel, and it's just a bond. It's something you share that, like, it cannot be replaced. That's why I think that, you know, people say they got baby mama drama, baby daddy drama. It's because they still have that connection. You can't unconnect that.
Oh yeah, they're bound for life.
You can't, especially like if they're there for the labor. Like, the labor, it was funny. He actually took a nap, but it's okay.
Wait, while you were pushing?
No, he woke up right when I was pushing. You know, normally pushing, when you push, like, it takes a while, but I was very quick. So he was literally like just waking up, and because he had been up, I've been up for 2 days, and he had been up like all night. I wasn't in labor that long, but we just were up, and then we didn't know we were gonna go into labor like that early, because I was a week or 2 weeks early, a week and a half.
Week and a half early.
Yeah, I was a week and a half early, so he didn't expect. He didn't even know I was, like, when I told him I was going into labor. He was waking up for it was Ramadan. He was waking up. I was trying to wake him up to eat, and I was like, my water broke, and he was like, get another water bottle. Then. He thought I was talking about the water bottle. And it took him a while, and then he started rushing it up. I'm like, just take a shower. And I was really like, it's gonna take a while, but they admitted me instantly, and he was a trooper. It was a good experience. Like, that definitely strengthened it when you just, like, he helped take the baby out and that whole experience, and he was very, like, caring. But it's still, I think a lot of stress happens too, because it's like, wow, I'm about to take care of this new life. So you also have to address that issue too, and like really come to terms with, like, and I think everything so negatively either, even though I was talking about negative stuff before.
I mean, it's not really just negative, it's just like the reality of it.
Yeah, it's the reality of it. You have to know, because you won't hear people sugarcoat stuff, and it's really annoying. You know, don't sugarcoat things for people, because then they're like, it's supposed to be like this. It's hard.
So babies have the ability to ruin, no, it's not babies have the ability. It's like you ruin your marriage if you choose to by not responding in an appropriate way.
So I think, yeah, I can. It can definitely, if you don't
do what you gotta do.
Do what you gotta do and
buy your wife chocolate.
Yes, support each other, like rub her feet, you know, and you know, tell him how much you love him and how much you thank him. Let me get her.
That pretty much concludes it. To summarize this video, I think that was like a little summary.
Yeah.
Yeah. So stay tuned until next time. Don't forget to follow her on Instagram and Twitter. Link in the description below. Subscribe.